Hello everyone and welcome to Code with the Italians. Today we have two Italians. This Italian and that Italian. No, that Italian. Sorry, it's mirrored. Complicated. Hello to Maya. Hey Maya. Maya was... I'm a software engineer. I don't do maths. Maya was with us on the stream on Wednesday. So hi Maya, welcome back. And Radon, hello. Okay, so yeah, I might have done a bunch of CSS and stuff this morning to make it happen. I hate CSS, but it ended up working in the end, so that's okay. Just a brief recap of what we did on Wednesday. We were mostly trying to avoid Android Studio deleting the code that we were writing. Essentially, I don't know if it was Android Studio or if it was Git or if it was Russian hackers or some rival streamer that that hacked my computer or something. I have no idea. I have no clue. Yeah, I was like, this and more in the Twitch wars. So, what did we actually do on Wednesday? I forgot. I mean, I mostly remember Studio being an asshole. Right, yes, right. So now in our application, which if anyone doesn't remember is an application for digital well-being. Oh yes, we made the status bar green. You're right, Maya. Also that. Very important, very important. Now it's MVP. It doesn't have any feature, but the status bar is green. What was I saying? Oh yes, so the project that we're working on is an application for digital well-being, where the idea is that using the notification listener service, the application can intercept notifications. Oh, you cannot hear even. Oh, god damn it. Yep. Now you should hear him. Can you double check? Ivan, can
Hello.
you speak?
Hello,
Did
everybody.
you hear Ivan?
I mean, Fabio, you lost an opportunity to shut me up for 2 hours. That was
That would have been great, actually. It's like,
That was
why
like-
is nobody replying to Ivan?
I mean,
What's going on?
Everybody's just not engaging with him. Why? What's going on? Well, by the way,
But
thank you.
hi, Fabio. Thank you, Fabio.
As
As
usual,
always,
fixing our sheets.
indeed. So yeah, the application, the idea is that, thank you for confirming. The idea of the application is that now when I work, I don't want to get notifications on my phone, but at the same time, I don't want to get most notifications on my phone because I don't want to get distracted by, random email and stuff like that. But there's stuff that I might want to get through, such as, my girlfriend that is calling me or my mom or something. And that's where Do Not Disturb doesn't really work for me. Also, the fact that it's complicated to set multiple schedules for Do Not Disturb. Ideally, I want something that turns itself on automatically and then turn itself off automatically. So yeah, the idea we are going with is we have this application that can use the Android notification listener service API to temporarily snooze the notifications, which means that they're gonna disappear and then at some point they come back on. It's essentially using the same feature that Android has when you partially swipe a notification to the side and there's like a snooze button there. It's the same thing. What we are doing today, building on the excellent branding exercise that we did on Wednesday, is we are going to add a bottom navigation. Because we already have, besides the onboarding, we also have two screens. One is the currently active notifications, and the other one is the history of all past notifications. So what we want to do is we want to have the latter two screens be proposed with a bottom up bar. So we need to move the scaffolding that we currently have in the active notification list screen up one level, and then just alternate the content based on I don't actually know. I'm kind of making it up as I go because I haven't really looked at the APIs for the bottom navbar yet. So this is gonna be interesting. Before we start, I just have one thing to say. Before we started the streaming, I was watching the stream that Adam McNeely did last week, 2 weeks ago, I don't remember, about swipe to dismiss, because that's definitely a feature that we want to have, because, for example, the history is supposed to be a logbook, so that's not going to make a lot of sense there. But for example, in the snooze notifications, you can just dismiss a notification by swiping it away. It makes a lot of sense. And I think I understood how it works. So let's see how that goes. Anything else before we start? I don't think so. Okay, cool.
Looks good.
By the way, do you hear me clipping a lot when I speak? Because I see the meter is going crazy, so I might actually need to lower my volume a bit. And yeah, that seems to be a bit better. Okay, let me know in the chat if I come off as too loud. I know I am loud, but
Italians,
I
right?
mean in terms of microphone. Oh, I know why that's. Haha. Wait a second.
Wrong device.
Yeah, I was using the wrong microphone, I think. Okay. Now it should be better, and I can actually put the gain back where it was.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the Italian standard volume is high. It's too much.
Yes.
That's the reference.
I am sorry in advance if I was clipping like hell. Sorry.
Clipping, you mean like Microsoft Word clipping?
Yeah, it seems like you're being Italian. Do you need me
Okay.
to lower the volume for you?
The Italian filter, I guess it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Super. Okay. Let's go.
Okay. So shall we get to the code?
Shall we? Yes, let's go.
Okay. We are looking at the code now. So one thing, first of all, there was an update to Android Studio. We are still using the beta version with the lovely background that they added recently. And we got an upgrade to beta 3 this week. And luckily I did it before starting the stream. But if you just update the Android Gradle plugin, which you need to do when you update Android Studio, the build will break in a horrible way. Like Dagger/Hilt doesn't really cope with it very well. So what you can do instead is upgrading Dagger. We were on 2.35.1. If you go to 36, that fixes it, I think. I mean, it does do the static analysis. I haven't tried to run it yet, so that's gonna be fun. Let's see if that works, but I think we can update AGP and Hilt to latest.
So just to confirm, I copied this file today in my app.
It's already happening.
Yeah. I copied this file, and I copied the dependencies block in the build Gradles, boom, done, ciao, done, everything is fine. But actually, I'm still using Canary, so now I can update
Oh,
if
you're so
I.
fancy with your
Thank you
canary.
for. No, I was just look. I don't want to break anything. So beta, I don't trust beta.
But you trust canary.
Uh,
How does that work?
yeah, it should be the same the other way around, but apparently
Yes.
everybody was like, yeah, the beta kind of introduced problems, so stay on the canary. I was like, okay, doesn't make any sense, but yeah.
I mean, it
But now
worked for
I
us,
know that
except that it was deleting files.
yeah,
That's a minor
yeah,
bug.
yeah, that's something that we can work around.
By swearing a lot.
Holy shit, that was crazy.
That was
Anyway, okay,
insane.
so
So,
we have the fancy onboarding.
yeah, the app starts, so that's good. If the navbar thing is fast enough, oh, hello, Esteban, welcome. If the navbar thing is fast enough, then we can also start giving the onboarding some love because it looks horrible.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I'm not a designer.
I'm not talking about this, which is humongous. I'm talking about the whole thing in general. It
The
doesn't
rest,
look too great. Yeah.
okay.
So let's say we get started.
You, you know what? If we have somebody in the audience that want to
There is
contribute to
there
the
is a
project
doctor.
from a designer point of view, if you know a designer, if you're your cousin or you're somebody that is a designer and wants to give us some new design, you are more than welcome. We will love you. So I'm not arguing about your designing skills, Sebastiano. I'm just saying if we have a professional that
Hey.
wants to contribute.
There are designs. We're just not using them.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. That has been a Figma effort there, so I want to. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry, I
I
completely
haven't
forgot about that.
properly designed the rest of the app, but the onboarding,
The onboarding is
that's
done.
horrible, but it's done. So that there's that.
It's okay.
There was a message on the chat from Maya that says that Canary releases updates frequently more than beta. And yes, that's technically true, although right now is the counterexample to that, where there's been 3 beta versions in 3 weeks, or were in 2 weeks, and 1 Canary version in the same amount of time since Google I/O. So that's kind of true, but not necessarily. It depends how broken the beta is, I suppose. How many hotfixes they need to do. Also, I think it might be a bit of time until the next build of Bumblebee, because they are, I think, probably rebasing their code onto the IntelliJ 2021.1 code base, because it's currently using 2020.3, even though it lies and it says that it's 2021.1 in the splash screen. The splash screen is a lie. It's like the cake, but you don't even get to
yes.
eat it. So, okay, so there is a, what the fuck is going on here? It's the comment that we did last time.
yes.
I think
that
this
that was
be...
that was very accurate, by the way.
Yeah. So the snoozing stuff, I mean, this works. So that's nice. At one point, we will
It was
want
just
to...
a bit slow, but we didn't investigate why it was a bit slow, if I remember correctly.
Don't know.
If you swipe, yeah, it takes a moment to disappear. Huh? No.
It was very fast this time.
Okay.
You don't know.
Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe it was just the emulator was slow. Who knows? I mean,
It might
okay,
be. It
let's
might
go.
be. I was also
Good.
thinking. I don't know for sure, but I think that the reason why these don't animate with adding and removing things, and I realized this morning, is that contrary to what it used to be in Compose, the lazy column well, actually, to be specific, the items don't have a key by default. So you see the key here, which is the stable
Okay,
ID in terms of
yeah,
recycler
yeah,
view.
they
It's
cannot diff
null by
properly.
default. I don't know why they've changed it to that, but it
Okay.
seems to make sense to me that we can actually try and see if that works before we get
Well, you can
started.
even extract a variable there just for the sake of readability.
Of what?
Just like the items, because you're auto filtering, just to put it in a variable. But I'm already refactoring. Please don't get distracted.
Sorry, but let me
Yeah, no.
let me do one thing at a time.
Yeah. So how do we do the key? Basically,
This, any unique ID is fine.
Okay.
So this would work. Otherwise, we also have our own unique ID. But theoretically, the keys should never be duplicated.
Okay.
And I say theoretically.
Because the key comes from the notification, so it's something that the system manages, right?
Yeah. But
And
the unique ID is composed of that. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, so the key is not in the element itself, but it's a parameter that gets a lambda that where
it's a producer.
Compose how to get okay.
It's essentially condensing in this format the get stable ID.
Okay.
The get item ID, function that you used to have in the recycler view adapters. So this is the same thing.
It's nice.
And now, let's see. Let's say vivamus placerat tellus. Nope, it's slow again. Why is it slow? Only it knows. Also didn't animate, but that might be just that's how it is.
Okay.
But yeah, well, it's back.
Well, I mean,
but
definitely, I see the value of having a key, but how the diffing works, right? Because you have diff utils on on a standard recycle view, and I guess we have data classes, so we have equals. So how does it work with Compose? Do we get something for free?
What do you mean?
Like the animation part, when you add stuff, like insert or remove, you get it for free, but then you also need to do a bit of manual stuff on the recycle view if you want to do the positioning.
I don't know.
But if you have the diff utils, there is a bit of manual work because you have to work out the diff utils callback.
I honestly do not know. So
yeah, I mean, it's a bit advanced. So lists. There's lists.
Yeah.
Thinking in Compose, managing state.
Item animations. There it is. Maybe it's not enabled by default because it's experimental. So that might be.
Well, I mean, only the brave, my friend.
That's sticky headers. Wait, item animations. If you use the recycle view widget, you'll know that it animates item changes automatically. The lazy layouts do not yet provide that functionality. You can follow this bug to track any changes for the feature.
Let's check the bug. I'm curious because they also fixed the animation, navigation.
It's just a to do, I guess. But I'll put a star. One more star. Don't comment saying, "Oh yeah, I need this." Just put a star.
Plus one. So 3 million people get an email with your +1 inside. Yes.
Or you could just write star here.
Yeah. So yeah, don't be that kind. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. This is the equivalent of the people at the airport, at the security check that opens their bag, and they start looking at stuff. Don't be that person. Nobody needs that.
Grids, things, whatever. We don't need any of these things, but yeah, you have your
item keys. Item keys. And that's what we did.
Yeah, by default, each item state is keyed against the position of the item in the list. However, this can cause issues if the dataset changes, since items with changed position effectively lose any remembered state. Now, our items don't have state yet, anyway, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. But if we had things that had state, for example, expandable items, and you removed one of the items, then you would lose the state or it would be applied to the wrong item because Compose doesn't know how to distinguish the items automatically. So I guess that the reason why they made the key to be null by default for all of them was for either performance or to work around some issues with the implicit behavior. But I don't know. But the idea is that if you need to do things like if you have items that have state, it's fundamental that you put a key here.
Yeah. But I like the idea because it's more like perpetuating the habit that we already have with the normal recycle view, So it cannot hurt. So why not?
Yep.
Let's keep it.
Okay.
Nice. So for the animation, we need to wait. Okay, that's something in the to-do list. But it's okay. We can live with that. I was thinking, Sebastiano, we have the because this thing has always the same icon, the same notification title. At some point, we could probably also try to tweak a bit the notification generator just to give it a bit of nuances, like a different icon or like a random title.
It's something that I wanted to do as well. I guess at some
just
point we'll do it.
To make it a bit more.
Also, while we're tweaking UI, I think I'm very annoyed by the fact that there's no spacing after this card here.
Yeah, will it be like a padding on the recycle bin, on the lazy column?
I don't think so.
Well, the lazy column is inside something, right? The lazy column is inside a column, probably.
Content. No, I think maybe content padding is what we want to do here because you see it has content padding. Let's try it. Obviously, this is going to work only
also on the sides.
We already have some padding built in to the items, so we're gonna have to take that out. But let's for a second try and see how this looks right now here.
I see more padding, but it works at the bottom and at the top.
Absolutely.
We have a bug here. We have again the bug of the white thing. But they were fixing it.
Yeah, next time I think
they fixed it already.
It's gonna be released at some point in the next version in beta 8 or whatever it is. Okay, we need to go in the notification item and take the padding away. Yes, this is it.
From the card.
We don't need it anymore. Or do we? Maybe we need it at the bottom. Do we?
How do you specify? There is a start top. Okay, so you can name the parameter. At the bottom, you mean between cards?
Yeah.
Or do we have a default, like a minimum?
Yeah. I mean, what you can do, like the alternative to have a space, to have a padding is to have a column and put the card in the column and then put a spacer underneath. That also works. I don't know in terms of performances if it makes any sense. Hello, Sasha. Welcome, Sasha. First of something. Yes.
Yeah, let's celebrate. We want to celebrate no matter what. Sasha from Serbia, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we can try this.
So you are trying with a spacer. Basically, we have like another element after the card.
Yeah. But I think this is going to have the same problem in that, it's going to be a slightly different problem, but the same kind of issue where there is a space at the bottom, but there's a double space at the bottom. Yeah, here. Because this item has a space and then there's the padding of the
The
column.
content padding.
So what we could do instead is to well, there's two things we can do. The other one, the first one is to, well, undo this, just get rid of the column because we don't particularly need it, and just do just add the padding bottom there. Well, I think that's actually the best option. The only thing that we need to know though is that we need to apply it only if it's not the last one.
Yeah, so if you run it, what do we get? Just to give me a visual.
Okay.
So if you run what we have, we should see the cards one on another, basically. Now you're adding a bottom padding, so we should see.
It should look exactly the same.
Okay.
And it does. But there is still the problem of the double space at the bottom.
The double space, okay.
So what we can do instead...
But now that we are in Compose...
What we can do instead is last item.
Yeah.
And then here so we can do let or maybe even apply
or run apology. I like apology. Apply.
So if it's not the last item, then we add
put some padding,
the padding at the bottom, and this should fix it. But obviously this is not going to compile because I haven't really assigned a value to that. So let me
do you want to put a default and just use it for the
I would
last
rather
one?
not, because I want to remember, like I want to fix everything and then put the default.
Okay.
Because I don't want to forget some place where I should.
I usually, haha, now I want to be the smartass, even if I don't work for JetBrains. I usually do introduce. I usually do introduce parameter with IntelliJ, so you can put the default there. So and then I let IntelliJ do all the magic machinery.
I would normally do the same, where I would just write this and then Control Alt P and or Alt Enter introduce parameter. But yeah, in this case I don't know why I didn't. What is this?
Because you wanted to give me a moment to shine from IntelliJ Kung Fu kind of shit, you know. I appreciate your generosity. Thanks.
Is this what it's annoying it? No, it's just annoyed by life, I think. What is this? What is the problem? So
we are missing one parameter. I think is
preview notification is an
because
active
only
notification.
Huh?
Oh.
I think the only one is named or something. Yeah, because I think because the last item is not the last one, so it's getting confused which one is what.
Yeah, but even without this, it was getting confused.
Because they... but you have a default here, 98, so why is it getting confused?
Exactly. So
it's just confused, like...
It's just very confused.
It's live.
So the active notification is there. Is last item is there.
Okay.
So if I want to see the parameter, that's correct.
Can you run it?
Why is this complaining? If I do this, is it happy?
Yeah, but
it's still not happy. So that's definitely not the problem.
Try to run it. I mean, I think it's just mad with live.
Yep, that's probably. Well, let's see.
Okay, you need a boolean. Okay, you need a boolean here, and that makes sense.
Yeah. This would be is last item is now we need to check if the item.
Yeah, there is an indexed version.
Yes.
The function that you have, the items function. There is items indexed versions that gives you also the position and the item.
Oh, okay. I was doing it on the
actually,
map, but it doesn't make much
yeah,
difference.
I
Is this index and
I
item?
think
Okay.
yeah, and
What
and
do you
again,
want?
it's the other way around. The array and the index, is it? No. Yeah.
Items.
Yeah.
I think it's this. It
Yeah.
wants the. Yes.
Also this. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't need it here, so it's fine. And this is index is equal to active notifications dot size -1.
YOLO. Nice. I was very pleased when I found out that there was the indexed version, because
Yeah.
I know we have it on a lot of functions in the standard library for Kotlin, and I was like, oh, I wish we also had it here. And I was like, okay, items, and I auto-completed it, and I saw the indexed one. I was like, oh, this is so nice. Like people working on APIs. That was the
I
wow.
was looking for this, I guess, with index.
What's with index?
I mean, it's the same thing as doing items and doing with index here. Like I think this items index is just doing the same thing.
But what with index gives you back? Like a pair with the index and the value?
Yeah.
This is what
Lazy
what do you
iterable
get?
that
Return a
wraps each
lazy
element into an index value containing the index of the element and the item itself.
and the index value is basically a pair or some sort.
Yeah, it's a data class
Or something that
has an
something that
integer
I can.
and a value.
Oh, this is actually super nice. Thank you. Yeah. And this comes for free. This is Kotlin standard library.
Yeah. So yeah, this is
Nice.
index value. So yeah, it's very useful when you're doing like for loops and you need the index and stuff like that. That's very handy.
That's actually super nice. Yeah. Thanks.
So that the thing is, I always forget if it's .indexed or .with index. That's why I was a bit confused. Also, I think, yes, thank you, Kotlin.
Nice.
Thank you, Kotlin.
Yeah, that's actually, wow. Okay, well, this is like, I learned 2 things in 5 lines of code. That's it. That's how we like it. I mean, I love this shit. Okay, this is cool.
And I think we need to go and fix this as well.
This is just like it's a synthetic property on the list.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
I love it.
Notification item, this one. Oh, we will need to do the same trick here where we go and delete this. We have this property here. Then we can introduce parameter, and it's Boolean, and the default value is nothing because I don't want it to be specified yet. And I want to, yes, okay, that's fine. Refactor, that's good. And obviously now this is not used anymore, which is obviously wrong. Because in the history screen,
yes, here you go.
Is last item, and so I'll show you here how it would work.
Okay.
With index.
With index.
What is it complaining about?
Required int. Required int.
What?
I think it's.
Oh, it's getting the yeah. This wants either an array or a list. It doesn't like it. Like this would work, but it sucks.
Okay.
So let's not.
Okay.
Let's do this
also
instead. And this is index. And this is index equals persistable notification dot last index. Okay, this should work just fine. Okay, and the notification item is good. Now I just realized that we have two essentially identical notification items where the only difference is the contents of the column.
Okay.
So it might make sense to refactor this a bit while we are at it and just create
Go for it.
like just the only difference being this. So I think
You can pass it.
yeah, we can do this. Contents, that's a column scope. Please import it. Thank you very much.
Column scope. Okay. Column scope. Ah, I see. So basically it's the... Okay, so I ran into this by mistake when I was Control M. So it didn't... and it was working. And now I see why it wasn't working. Yeah, because I got the same error that you got at 1, 2, 3, line 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I was like, why is complaining?
You need to mark it composable.
And actually, he was missing the annotation. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I was just looking at where we use the active notification thing so that I can just pick the right stuff. And I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, we don't want to do the contents as a parameter, but the whole column, because you see it's clickable here. So maybe it makes more sense to, instead of doing that, what? Studio, are you drunk? I think Studio is drunk.
It's happening again. It's happening again.
I don't know what history it's looking at, to be honest, but
yeah.
Okay.
Told you, man. I told you, Canary, man.
Yeah.
I told you.
You know what? I'm just gonna... No, not even that. Whatever. It's okay. So this is the state that we had before. Yes. Okay. So instead of extracting things, because it seems not to work very well, I will create the thing myself.
Just to, you know.
Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
It was like, it was asking confirmation for history items that weren't the right ones. So I'm like, yeah, you don't really know what's going on, do you?
Yeah. Well.
So I just want to make this, and it needs this, and it also needs the contents. And this is a composable.
Okay. Looks good.
It's a composable function, and this is actually this contents. That's easy enough. Okay, obviously it's missing that. Okay, and now what I can do is I can replace this with this, and that should be enough. So we save some code, well, some repetition. It's not a big deal. Like, it would have been better if the modifier thing would work, but because of the ordering being complicated, I think it is like, you could also pass in the modifiers as a parameter and then also do that. But it becomes too complicated and trying to unify too many things under the same functional interface, quote unquote.
Yeah, making a lasagna of abstraction and passing stuff just to avoid repetition.
Well, I like
5
lasagna,
lines.
But
yeah, I also like lasagna, but as a food, you know, there's a software development pattern.
Fair enough. Okay, now.
Okay, looks good.
Yeah, there's a small issue.
Looks good. Yeah.
What have I fucked up?
Looks a bit crowded.
Yeah.
padding. So wait, but
Are we not passing his last item? We are. Oh, maybe this is where
can you
fucked.
scroll at the bottom? Can you scroll at the bottom? The last one has the padding.
Yeah, but
no, not even. This comes from the content.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Let me check this.
What do we get with this? Return.
The index of the last item. That should be correct.
Yeah.
So let me, just out of curiosity,
print it.
Exactly.
Let's use the only real debug tool that every developer needs.
Yep.
Just log it. Just print it on the console.
Let's see what's going on, and then I promise we will get onto the real point of the
task
at some point.
Yeah, we still have 1 hour. Come on.
Yeah. It's last. This isn't. Oh wait. I need to. No.
Well, you can use Timber if you have some weird behavior with the print line. I don't know.
That's weird though. Okay. It only gets what? Is only used twice?
Well, I mean, the list is lazy.
Yeah, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items on screen.
So if you scroll, do we get more print?
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, but that's a bit. Yeah. Well, but they're popping up. What the? Where? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Okay. This worked. So what the fuck is going on? I don't know. I might just revert everything or come back to it later. I don't know.
I mean, you can probably just remove the is last part, so we get double padding at the bottom, but we don't throw away every simplification that you extracted a few methods that we could use. No? Or you want
to let's see if this works.
If you want to revert.
Oh no, wait, that's wrong. That's
still need the padding.
Wrong. Yeah. Yep. What I'll do is this instead. YOLO.
It should be a margin or not a padding. Okay, Rebecca, this is actually a good point because
there are no margins in Compose.
So this thing. I mean,
hi, Rebecca.
I still can't get my head around it. So I understand the trolling and I can take the choke, but the padding part is still unclear to me where it goes. It's before or after, it's around or it's inside. So but Sebastian is right. There is no margin in Compose. Like it's like in the metric that there is no spoon. It's the same with the margin in there is no
spoon bands and the padding bands.
Yeah, the padding bands, and there is no spoon in there is no margin in Compose. Basically everything is a padding, and it's just a bit confusing still for me.
So why is this not working? I am not sure. So
but, maybe it's the apply. Can you probably, I don't know if it's the apply. Can you do run out of curiosity? Can you do run instead of apply?
Sure. I just wanted to check the simplest case. Yeah, that works. So it might be the apply, but the apply should return it. Like, I don't think that makes any actual difference, but I can do run. Oh no, yes, you're right. It is run because apply returns this. It doesn't return this.
The original one.
Yeah. Yep. This works. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this works.
So
you were right.
Basically, okay, so we can. Well, I'm just noting it down with a timestamp just for the.
The last time I was right is.
Yeah, that was basically that was like the idea. I mean, it's just gonna be a small post-it because I don't expect to be to be more of them. But again, so okay, so there is it's a
Yeah, this is the annoying bit that I have to put the else this. But
so because it's an expression, it's the run of the else. Can you do let instead of run? And I want to see if you can avoid the else with let. Out of curiosity, I think it's it.
yes, you're right.
Oh, the
No.
post-it, it won't. No, okay. The post-it is getting. So they are evaluating. They are evaluating it as a expression. That's nice, actually,
Yeah.
because it
Yeah, that makes
forces you to
sense.
have a else. I mean, it's not probably super nice from aesthetic anal point of view, but I like the idea that they force you to take care of both sides of the if. So
It looks less horrible if it's a run, so I'll keep a run.
yeah.
Okay, now it still applies the double thing, but I don't know if I have run it actually. So
Go for it. Scroll.
no, that's
Is it double?
yeah, it's still double.
Ah, but why is double?
If it is not last item, maybe it's the last item check that is wrong.
So let's check. So
I don't know if this is wrong.
can you
Let me put back.
can you do the size -1 just out of curiosity? But I mean, it was doing the same thing. The last we checked the code, basically it was the same.
Yep.
No, you checked the doc, but I expect it was the same thing. Let's scroll.
No, it's
No,
the
still
same
there.
thing. Okay. Why is
Okay.
that? That's weird. Let me. I'm sorry, but I want to debug this and understand what the hell is going on.
Pretty sure that it's gonna take like a minute to do navbar, so we are wasting time on last items like we do in our normal lives.
Yeah, just getting anal about small details.
Yeah. The bug, yes, a bug for the win.
Yeah, except it removed the debugger for whatever reason. Doesn't matter.
Index 6, nope.
7, 8, 9. 9 is the last one, I guess. No.
And
Oh, that was okay.
Hmm?
1, 7, 0. I just don't know how many items there are in the list that makes it a bit difficult. I think it was 9. Okay, that should
Just
be no, size is 11, so the last index should be
Okay, yeah.
10. Okay, there it is. This one.
Can you evaluate? Yeah.
Like this one.
Come on, boy.
What?
You can do it. Why is false? Can you?
Oh, I
can
know
you
why
print
it's
in?
false. Is it this?
Why?
No, I don't have access to items.
No, but can you do the? Can you do? Maybe we are filtering the collection
Yep.
at 107.
Yep.
Sebastiano.
That's the thing.
We are changing the.
Yep.
We are changing the size.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. So let's extract this items.
Yeah.
And this is
Now you have items.
YOLO. Okay. I think we'll need to do the same thing here.
Extract variables.
Items, and this is items.
This is one of those things that you start appreciating over time. Like a variable doesn't make any fucking difference from a performance point of view. Readability wise.
But it fixes your bugs.
through the roofs. By the way, this white card still nice to see it.
Yeah, I'm kind of growing fond of it right now. It's like I like it.
Yeah, I mean, the moment the compose team is gonna fix it, we are gonna start adding empty items.
Random white cards. that are
just on purpose.
they're there.
Because you don't know how to. Oh, what was it?
Yeah, this is the history. We don't have the padding, so I'm gonna have to add it now. Don't worry.
Also a lot of white stuff.
It's okay.
It's okay. It works, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Cotton padding.
Is it padding single? I've used it like 15 times and I've already forgotten. Single padding. It's correct. Why is
single padding? What is it like a default that we have in the code base?
It's private in file. Okay, fair enough.
Where is it? It's something that we have. It's a compose.
Yeah, no, it's our thing.
Yeah, you are building a design system. I like it.
See, I might actually, I might just move this to the theming.
I remember the bundle color thing. Shenanigans to just have a number, like red, just have a color. I love it.
Okie doke, and import this.
Almost there.
Okay, and this should now be okay. Good, and I also need to. I have this. I don't like this single padding. Okay, good. There's a lot of white items here. I cannot really tell if it's our problem or the bug just being there more. I think it's just the bug being there more, but.
Well, maybe we can wait. Apparently, they are getting there.
Yeah, I expect them to release it next week, given that they release it every other week.
So excited for the stable coming in July. I mean, even if it's August, I don't care, but I'm super excited that in September this thing is gonna be there and we're gonna just start building shit in Compose all the time. By the way, I want to check the desktop version because I want to have Daniele on the stream.
Right.
With the desktop project. With the desktop project, and the tiny app that I built, and the one that I built Saturday, like by myself to get a bit of hands-on on the code. I shipped it this morning, and I realized that it's so tiny that I want to give it a shot for the Android plus desktop thing with Compose, and I want to see if I can do Kotlin multi-platform, just Android and desktop, just for the sake of having the Kotlin app and the Compose app. So I'm curious about Compose desktop.
Okay, I think I now have fixed that button. It should look like, yes, it looks the right way now, because it looks a bit shit.
Suboptimal.
So I'm not sure why that's not 100% white, but I don't care. That's okay. Amend, fix that thing.
Do you think it's a bit like gray or a bit more opaque?
I think it's just not 100% opaque, which is probably what Material wants by default. So I'm just whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, so let's head on because we're 1 hour in. Let's actually do what we were here to do in the first place.
Let's do the navigation bar.
Okay, so
I think scaffold.
Yes.
Something scaffold.
Yes, but not that easy because
of course
it's never that easy. No, the thing is, if you look at our navigation right now, we have the onboarding, which is a full screen thing, and that's fine. But these two should live inside of the same composable, because it's going to be one composable with one scaffolding, one top action bar and bottom navigation bar, And these are just going to be the pages, right?
Okay. I mean, yes, I see what you mean. Okay, so basically the bottom nav, it's missing on the onboarding, but it's on in the rest of the screens. So we need to somehow make it explicit.
Yes. And now, well, this is gonna be broken for a second. It's okay. But the idea is that I want to have this composable, that is the main screen that we go to with any of these routes here. But we will have to tell it like this route goes to this particular tab. I don't know if the navigation handles that stuff by default or not. So let's try and YOLO it.
There is gonna be like a start destination somewhere.
Probably, yes, probably. I don't know.
Route.
Anyway, here.
Like a nav host. Oh, here you go. Start destination. Look at the nav host. So the nav host line 61 has a.
Yeah, but the thing is, I need to create like a child nav host, right? Inside of this composable here. I will have my own nav controller, which is gonna be separate from the other one. And I'm gonna have a separate nav host, nav controller. Well, I can actually inline this, it doesn't really matter. And then I will have to put a start destination, that's okay. Okay. Does it actually need it now? Yes, it needs it now.
Hello?
Navigation routes. Dot.
I was offline. I hope Skype didn't fuck up my video.
No, strangely enough, it did not.
Okay, like just went offline for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, now Countryside Life.
Yeah. Now I remember why we had this. Okay. Nav controller. Okay. Good. Name
you are passing it. You are passing it as in the constructor.
It's okay. So this is gonna be our main screen.
So what did you do?
So I for now.
Nice. Cool.
I have created a separate nav host that will be the one that handles the navigation inside of the bottom app bar, I think. Okay. The bottom nav bar, sorry. But the thing is, now I need a composable here. And I am not entirely sure how to do this.
How do we do nested nav graphs in Compose?
Exactly.
Add a destination.
Not sure. Deep link, I don't know. Navigation? What the fuck does this do? I honestly don't know.
Start navigation route.
Oh, I think this this might be what we want.
Yeah, there is a navigation graph builder. It sounds promising.
Yeah, exactly. Start destination. I think then we don't actually need to do this. Let's see. This and this needs.
What do you need?
What else does it need? Start destination.
I think
a route.
I think it's a route. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is
the route.
I don't know. Sorry, go ahead.
So the route. What's the route is the name of the. So we have like a class navigation routes somewhere. I remember. So this that's the thing. So could it be that the route is just the dot value of the enum, or how was it like the? Can we use, because it's a string, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna be like this, right? It doesn't really. It wants a string. This is fine. This is not an enum.
Okay.
It's just an object with strings inside.
It's just a string. It's a string.
Yeah, but I don't think that this one works the way we want it to work.
Okay, let me try to understand it.
Now I'm gonna do the thing that I always do when I don't know what to do something, which is I'm gonna try and see if someone has figured it out. This one does not, unfortunately, have anything, but maybe. No, wait.
Like a code lab or something. Code lab
no,
example. Wait.
I cannot type. I know.
Okay, yeah. There is a compose navigation documentation.
There's a compose samples repository that I always forget, which is
Crane. Okay.
Yeah, I think Crane has a bottom up bar. Does it? No, it does not.
Try Jet News. Try Jet News. Bottom.
I can just search. No,
really?
Maybe.
Fine. There is a message from Aurelio. There is like Jetpack compose navigation documentation. Navigation.
Let's see.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nested navigation. Look at that.
Oh, integration with the bottom nav bar specifically.
Even better.
Okay, allora, so
thanks Aurelio.
Nested navigation. Destination can be grouped into a nested graph to modularize a particular flow in your app's UIs. Cool. An example of this could be a self-contained login flow. So I think this is what we're gonna have to use when we have the onboarding with the flow, for example. So that would be we'll change from a single composable to a navigation graph.
Like a navigation graph.
The nested graph encapsulates its destination. As with the root graph, a nested graph must have a destination identified as the start destination by its root.
Fair enough.
This is the destination that is navigated to when you navigate to the route associated with the nested graph. To add the nested graph to your nav host, you can use the navigation extension function. Okay. Like this is not particularly helpful. It doesn't tell me what the fuck nested is, which is my whole question here. But let's see.
Well, okay, but this is nested start root, and this is a string, and root. It might be something like, login flow or something like main flow. Could it be just like
I don't know. Let's see.
Do you have anything in the?
No, but we can add them easily.
If you pop up the documentation on the navigation function, do you get anything?
Here?
Just like on the F1 here. What do we have? Route. The destination is unique route.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate this shit. I mean, Gesù Cristo. Ma cazzo. Ma perché? It's like, when you get the getter and setters, and then you pop up the documentation and it said this gets you the value of the property, you know? That's the amount of
so there is an example here of a scaffold with a bottom blah blah blah.
Yeah, but there is no nesting.
Yeah, this
is one layer.
It's top level, so I'm not 100% sure, but we can try and make it work.
Yeah, sure. Just throw a string there and let's see what happens. I mean, YOLO.
So
I mean, that's what we're doing this.
Notifications list. So I think we should probably start nesting things. Main screen. And we just put these ones in there. Actually, does this make sense? No, probably.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna make a seal class. Yeah.
Nice.
Root. Because it might just be easier to do this way. So this would be object onboarding and which is navigation routes of this, and I also want to rename this to route. Okay, and this is val route. Good. And then I need to do the same thing here, which is object notifications list, which extends navigation route of this. And well, I'll just do the same, it's easier to copy. History.
I can't find anything.
We are trailblazers.
Yeah, that's the. I'm actually checking the code lab, but I don't think they have like a nested graph.
Yeah, I think it might be because it's just so recent, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Understand.
So why didn't it? I don't even want to know.
Yeah, whatever. Let's try.
Why doesn't it? Navigation route. Onboarding dot route. Route, and this is supposed to be navigation route dot main screen dot route, which is also going to be this, and this is going to be main screen dot notification list dot route if I have done it correctly. Let me put names and put them on separate lines. Okay. Now,
who is complaining? What would you want?
I think that this needs to be enough graph builder dot that. Okay, and we don't need this. And this is main screen dot notification list dot route. Oh, we don't have the nav controller, so we need to pass it in. Nav controller, and nav controller. That's fine. What is this? This doesn't need to be composable, and this can be lowercase. Okay, main screen dot history dot root, and it's going to be here as well. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Play.
But this is not.
Run it.
This doesn't really like we like. Yes, I can run it, but it's not. Like I haven't moved the scaffold, I haven't done anything, so there's that. Like I don't really understand how. Okay, this seems to work. That's fine, but besides the fact that we shouldn't be able to go back again. So I don't know.
So you want to isolate the, you want to like clean the stack when you land on the main screen. I think you have like a parameter somewhere. I can't remember. There is in the navgraph host. I think you have like when you do navigate.
Yep.
Where do you do navigate?
Here.
At some point we do navigate. When you do the navigate.
Nav options.
There is there is something like pop or like how is in the current one is called like pop up include or something. Yeah, set pop-up too. You know, that this ones. And
okay. Pop up to a given destination before navigating. This pops all non-matching destinations from the backstack until this destination is found. But there's...
So basically, if you pop to yourself,
yeah,
it means that there is nothing in the stack. So when you click back, it should exit the app.
Okay.
Like heavy guessing, but
possibly.
I mean, the usual.
Yeah. So I need to do this. Pop up to this route inclusive true. That should work. What is this?
Maybe.
I need dot build. Okay, let's try this.
It's the dot build. It's a builder, nav option builder.
Yeah.
Okay. Try. Back.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck me. That you know, this is what I like. This is why I like this shit, because I had a hunch and I was like, I remember something probably is, and it works. I love it.
Noise.
I love it. This is so good.
Noise.
This is so good.
What's the
meaning
of inclusive?
Inclusive.
Well, now that's a big question.
I know that you are trolling.
That's a big question.
I know that you are trolling, my friend. So I'm not gonna buy it. It just means that.
It means that true also pops the given destination from the backstack. So I don't know what's the default. If by default it doesn't have a default. Okay. So essentially, if this were false, it would pop up the stacks from the backstack up to the onboarding, excluding the onboarding. But we want to also pop the onboarding, so we entirely clean the backstack.
Yeah. So in our scenario, you have to imagine that if we put it false and you click back, you will still see the onboarding screen. But if you include the onboarding, so also the onboarding gets popped out. So when you on the main screen and then you click back, there is nothing in the stack, so you exit to system. So that's the idea. Okay.
Should we try and well, I will commit just in case.
Yeah, just because we also fixed the navigation part. So let's do this. Let's commit. So how do we do the bottom now? There was documentation, right?
Yes. The problem is that this is assuming you're all in the same screen. So it might actually be that we don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just put the bottom bar. So, okay. What I'm thinking is we have, for a second, we forget about this. Like we pretend this doesn't exist. And we have our own fancy composable main screen. I don't know. So, nope.
We need templates. I'm thinking about that. I need more live templates.
There is a composable template, but it doesn't always pick up. I think it changed. Like there's a different one whether you're at top level or inside something for reasons. Anyway, this is also I want to change it to make them private by default, and I can change it to internal if I need to. But that's a different problem. Okay, let's say main screen with bottom nav.
Bottom nav.
Okay. So this would have essentially what is in the example here. So the nav controller, the scaffold with a bottom bar, and then the actual
two screens.
Yes. So I would say let's copy paste this for now and see
for science.
For science, yes, and see if we can make it work. No, that's not what you should do. Yes, thank you. Import import. Yep. I said import. Thank you. This is gonna be complaining about something. That's okay. Yeah, we don't have the items for the bottom nav, but that's okay. Let's say
just build it.
Items.
So what do we have as items?
But for now, it's just an empty list of bullshit.
I guess you need strings, no screens or something.
Yeah, I'll just have navigation route for now, and then I'll change it to something, I guess. Okay.
So bottom nav item, import.
Yep.
Do we have it? Okay, nice.
Okay, I need to.
So far so good. So far so good.
I keep putting the wrong shortcuts. That's fine. Wait.
You lost an import.
How?
Why? How does it?
I don't know. Import. This one. Import.
Yeah, come on, Android Studio. You can do it. If it's not ambiguous, just auto import all the things.
Yeah,
come on.
I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, so
the stuff that is broken for now, it's okay. I think actually this would be.
Well, just put your screens.
Yep.
Yeah, let's put our screens here. YOLO.
Okay, this should work. Except obviously for the red code, but that's a different problem.
I don't think the blend mode thing is gonna work. That was like the crazy import. Main screen.
Okay, that's a start destination. That's fine.
I think you just need like a text, like a name of a label there, and then we are done. You can probably use.
Yeah, I think we also need icon.
The screen. You can probably use the screen root name, YOLO. I mean, as a label, I guess you have something.
Yeah.
Root.
This is.
Go for it.
No,
this is a resource. Well, just drop the res.
I don't give a shit.
Okay. What's with the icon?
What?
The fuck? Did you get the wrong import?
I don't think so. No. It should be correct. It's an image vector. I know what it is. This is old code. And it wants a content description. Ha ha ha.
Okay. Accessibility.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter because it's inside of this and there's already a label. But...
Yeah. You can...
Oh, hi, Mark.
What's with the pop-up thing? It's a nullable string.
This is nullable. Oh yeah, it's the same thing here, I guess.
Okay. Return.
YOLO.
Yeah, this is gonna. I don't know if it's gonna smartcast.
Yep.
No.
It does. Okay. It does. Okay, so what is this complaining about? Oh yeah, this is not used. That's what it is complaining about.
Not used.
Okay, so I don't think we need this.
92.
Probably. I don't know.
Let's try.
I think we just need a composable here, really. So navigation route dot main screen dot root. There's no arguments, and whoa, what have I done? Main screen with bottom nav. Okay. Let's run this. Let's see how broken it is.
Run.
If it is broken, it might not be broken, but it probably is.
Okay, so the onboarding is still working. Play.
That's a good sign, is it?
Ouch. Well, I mean, okay. Where are we crashing?
In places.
Oh, looks like a loop.
No, this is Crashlytics being Crashlytics. Wait.
Oh, wait.
Required value was null.
Required value was null. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough.
Wait. What is null? Are you drunk? How is this
I mean,
null?
the only two nulls.
The only thing that can be null is
No, I think the current root is null probably.
Oh, it might be the wrong line, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, the only null exploding nulls that we have are those two. So
yep.
1 to 1, and the other one is like 1 3 2.
Okay, so maybe we can do, instead of doing this, we can make it like this and do navigation root dot main screen dot notifications list dot root, just to see if this works. It's just because if you don't have a navigation backstack entry, then it makes sense that you start from the start, right? I guess
the first one, yeah,
probably. Yeah, this doesn't crash anymore.
Okay. So
obviously,
and we have an empty.
Oh, that was fun.
We have an empty.
It did like I clicked through.
The snack bar is behind.
Why is this? Yeah, but okay, that's. Oh, I know why. That's because there are different things. Obviously, now we need to go here and take all the scaffold stuff that we have and move it up. Essentially.
Yes.
So let's say we have the scaffold state that we will need to remember, and then we have this
modifiers. Okay.
Well, we don't need this anymore. We don't need this. Like we need to move this, sure, but we don't need the icon there anymore. So we can actually take it out because the history will be accessed from the other thing.
The bottom now.
Hey, Space Gaming Lab, welcome to the stream. Okay, so yes, this is gonna complain. We don't care.
Well, you can kill all the whole scaffold now.
Yep.
Ciao.
Bye. The only thing that we need to pass in is the scaffold state, though, or actually, more precisely, just repurpose this, because this is it's a suspend function anyway. So
YOLO.
This and
on item clicked.
Yep, I'm just gonna rename it.
What is this? Like an yeah.
On item clicked, perfect. Actually, meh. Let me take both of them. Okay, and this now is red here, and this is on item clicked. Though, yeah, we need to item clicked, and this needs to be suspend. Okay,
nice.
And this one now it's here. Does it actually need to be suspend? Yes, it does.
There was the snack bar.
Yeah, but I need to move the scope and launch elsewhere.
Yeah,
I guess. We'll see. This is main screen. I guess I'll just. Can I paste here? I don't know. No, I don't need to move anything. Anyway, this is not needed anymore. This is on item clicked. But yeah, obviously I will need to move it one layer up still.
Again, yeah.
Oh, also, this needs to take the item because otherwise it doesn't really work. Okay, and
we need to change the lambda signature.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Yeah, but it's not uncommon that every now and then he guesses it correctly, but
But not always.
I'm not able to find a
Not
pattern.
always.
I never, yeah.
Okay, that's okay. And this is it. That's okay. But we need to pass this up one more layer. This is on item clicked. There's no point in specifying this. Okay, good. And
also, you don't need the nav controller apparently.
Yeah, I'll get rid of it because we're not navigating from that anymore, so that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. So bye, but I need to. Okay, no, it's fine.
That's good.
Notification. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this could actually work.
Okay, I wonder why we don't have labels on the bottom now, though.
Although I would probably do this because it's a bit clearer.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Sorry.
No, I mean, I was wondering why we don't have labels on the bottom now. Something is still off. You know, we should be able to see like at least a couple of buttons, right?
That's why.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, I mean, it's always nice when it works because it works, right?
Yep. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I can get rid of this, probably. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe it works.
Go for it. Yes.
I mean, there's plenty of broken things, and
yeah, but they are gonna fix it. But the part that I like is that
it's still,
okay. So
it doesn't go all the way to the bottom for some reason.
Yeah, we still have a bit of it feels like the card is behind the bottom.
I'm not sure why, but let's count this as a partial victory. It is a partial victory. Bene.
Well, I mean, can you navigate? I mean, does it work if you click on the items?
Yep, it does.
Boom, YOLO. I mean,
that's good.
I love the icon is there, the string is there.
The thing that is a bit annoying is that it doesn't keep them in memory. Like it's recreating them every time, which is a bit sad, but yeah.
What do you mean? It's like regenerating everything?
Yeah, you maybe don't see it on the stream, but you can see the empty state flashing for a second when you switch page.
Okay. So how does it work? Can we keep it in memory somehow? Do we need a view model or something?
I think yes, but also that's always been a problem for me with navigation library and the bottom nav bar is that it doesn't keep shit into memory. So it's like you either can provide things within the first frame or you're fucked. And in this case, it's weird because it's just an array of things in memory, so it should be instantaneous. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Super fast.
I don't know, but it's a problem for a different day.
Aurelio is asking if there is some sort of elevation settings for the bottom nav. Probably.
It is possible.
But still, I mean
I would expect the scaffold to take care of that, to be honest.
And that's the thing. Why it feels like the content, you know, the frame where you draw the whole screen is at the same level of the bottom nav instead of being, you know, smaller because there is a bottom nav.
And I mean, this is the sample code that was there. What I want to do is I want to see if in the
do they have like a
if in the samples
they have an app?
Yeah, owl is
one with
that
the bottom
has
nav.
a bottom nav. Let's see.
I need to do this.
Yeah,
I need to do that animation, the one with the checkbox in one of my apps because it's super nice.
Yeah, just
you know the curved one. Okay, so they have a bottom nav.
Yeah, They also have these things because
look at that.
they can.
Oh shit! Look at that. It's super nice. I love it. I mean, that's so nice.
So I don't know how to copy paste that link. I don't know how to access that link easily, so I cannot.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's a bit long.
Yeah.
But it's in the bottom navigation. If I go here, navigation, where was the bottom navigation? Bottom navbar. Of course, nothing is clickable. Why would you need to click classes, right?
Yeah.
Why is this not fucking clickable? I don't want view. I want to compose.
Let's see. Compose. Now.
So it does have a. I think what it's trying to point out is that it does have an elevation by default, which is probably there. Bottom navigation default start elevation. I don't even know where it's defined. Is it here? Is it? No, it's not there.
I found something on Stack Overflow.
Okay, what
Like,
does it say?
Somebody asking. It's asking the same exact thing.
Why the fuck is my content behind? Bubbly boopy.
Yeah, no, well, it's like overlaps screen content in Jacobo, a bit more polite.
Well, close enough. Think Ivan is lagging again for a change. You're broken, sir.
What?
You're broken.
I lost.
Yeah,
I'm
we
super
lost you
broken.
for a second, but you're back now.
There is it's good to be back. There is a property on the scaffold that is called inner padding.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to use that.
Yeah,
Like, I
but
think what we were pointing at was this, but this should have an elevation. It's okay that it has an elevation. What is not okay is that content is behind it. So looking at this, let's see what the Google does.
Yeah, inner padding modifier. That's what I found on Stack Overflow.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Line 55. Yeah.
It's just this and.
Wait, no, there is inner padding.
Padding. Oh. Okay. So essentially, it would be something like inner padding, like this, and we need to apply it to the main screen, right?
Yeah, basically they create a box and they use a padding on the box and they put the bottom nav screen controller inside the box.
Don't write to me on Skype because it makes a mess. And
sorry.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you the link.
I know the intentions were good. The elevation is for shadows, right? Yes, but also elevation is the fact that it creates shadows is kind of a side effect of the mental model of elevation. Elevation is essentially the z-axis value for the item compared to the back of the screen, let's say. So you have to think in terms of a screen. You have your phone, and on the phone, all the items that you see on screen have a different degree of elevation, so different height from the bottom here. So what happens when you have an elevation is that the system draws that, and I think Compose as well, draws things on top of things that have a lower elevation, because obviously they are closer to your eyes in the virtual space. So they are in front. And also it draws a shadow, because there's a light that casts shadows that are the normal elevation shadows that you see in Android pretty much everywhere. I hope that actually answered the question that we had. So I need to apply the inner padding, is my understanding.
I gave you the link with a bit.ly. I took the because otherwise you wouldn't be able to copy, like read and copy it. So if you want to give it a shot, it's there.
I will try to do it, and if it doesn't work the way I think it should work, I will definitely do it.
Sounds good.
So this is inner padding values. Okay, good. So now theoretically I have my padding here that I can apply to the screens. And I probably need to pass it in like this to both of them.
Oh, I just saw that the answer that I found on Stack Overflow, the one that I linked, is from Ian.
So it's probably correct.
Yeah, it's
Ian Lake, I guess.
It feels like a reliable source.
Yeah, I should know.
Yeah.
You should know. Wait, are we? Wait, this isn't. It's not. It's just the wrong one. It's this one. This one takes the inner padding. Inner padding. There you go. And this takes the inner padding. There you go. Yeah, that it's really confused. It's okay. Inner padding. Okay, and this should make this work. Okay, and we have the other screen to fix as well, but we'll fix it. This one is also, let's put a default padding values 0. Come on. Okay, good. So now the important thing we have to do is we have to apply the padding here. So we have a notifications lazy column. That's fine. We probably, and here is something that I've never shown you even. I don't know if you've ever done it, and I'm not sure that I know how to do it, but
okay. You have my attention. Go for it.
YOLO. But I think something you can do is if you, for example, have your own custom composable and you want to set modifiers on it, you can do essentially the same thing that any regular composable does. You can pass in a set of modifiers, right?
Okay.
So what you would do here is this, and you pass in the modifier, and then you can do plus modifier. No, they changed it. No, how the fuck do you do that? It used to be plus.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Plus, can you do the like plus instead of the operator you
composed? No.
No.
How do you combine?
Like append, or some sort of append. Like a plus, no.
Let me see. Fold in.
Then
out. Oh, maybe then. Okay. So this would be this, and then
another modifier. This is actually cool.
Because
nice.
Back in the day when I was young, so like 6 months ago, there used to be the plus operator, but they changed it to then. I actually like it more. I think it's it helps understanding the order.
Yeah, the flow.
So we'll have to see if it's gonna be modifier, then this, or this, then modifier. We'll find out soon. I don't know,
Well,
but we'll figure it out.
there's only one way to to figure it out.
Try. Modifier dot padding inner padding. Okay, this should be good enough. Okay, it's by default has nothing there. It might make sense. It might make sense to actually put this second, given that it has a default value. So you can just have the active notifications there, and it's not going to break. And now we have to do the same thing for the history. Obviously, it's still very confused, and it thinks that we're talking about the other one, but we're talking about this one. Where is it? Or is it? Wait. No, there's only one. Okay, fair enough.
Oh yeah, but you have only one parameter here, so that's why it's confused.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is it news?
And this is because we haven't used it yet. So that's why. Okay. And now this would be oh, we don't need the scaffold here obviously anymore. Which wasn't really used anyway, so that's fine. The
simplification
thing, yes. So it's then
other modify. No, we don't have it.
Actually, in this case, we don't really need that. We don't need the then because it's a simpler layout, so we can just do this.
Okay.
Fill max size and then apply a padding. Okay, that's fine. And we're gonna have though to do the same thing here for this one, where we have this thing here. So we need the what have I done? I don't know. That's not what I meant to do. What I wanted to do was this. Okay, so now we have a modifier, and then we do then modifier. Okay. I guess, yeah, for some reason it really likes me to go. I don't like this. Yeah, whatever. Oh, fine, studio, fine. You win this time. And this needs a modifier that is modifier.padding inner padding. Okay, this should work. We don't have the scaffold there anymore. That's correct. This is fine. Let's run it.
Go for it.
Let's motherfucking run it. Whoop whoop.
Okay. Scroll.
Yay! It
Nice.
works. That's fine. Okay. And the same here. Yep. Okay.
Super broken.
Super!
Super
Or
broken.
should I say zuppa?
Super broken.
Is zuppa Italian or German? Who knows?
Well, we should know, right? I mean,
I
guess.
mean, you have lived in Germany. I've never lived in Germany, so
also that. What's going on? Spike?
I think that we also need on these ones the narration root. Yes.
So if you were wondering, I let the dog out.
Who let the dogs out?
Me. It was me. because he was looking at me like it's time. So either you take me out or your wife takes me out. I need to go. So I'm delegating.
Okay, so we'll
where are we?
This I'm adding icons and text to these things because they look very sad.
Oh yes. Well, I mean, I like the heart, but it's very very confusing from.
Right. This is file icon. This is an icon. There was a sound of someone doing something nice, like subscribing or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, nice. Cool. But
why didn't show? That's a question for a different day. I don't know. It should have shown, but I haven't had time to test it properly, so that might be why it did not. Is it image vector? Probably. Yeah, let's say for now that's fine, and val label ID.
Oh, nice.
This is string res, and it's an integer. Okay, yeah, I don't need this. This is get. Okay, good. Fine.
Okay.
Now I applied that to the wrong place, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, and now we have override val icon equals well, let me, sorry, because it was getting a bit claustrophobic in there.
Yeah.
Material icons, what the fuck is it? Icons, only icons. Yeah, icons dot, we're using rounded, so let's go with rounded. This is notification list, I think. Is it
list?
I don't think there's list, but let's see.
Like
list?
Yeah, there is a list. Come on.
I'm not entirely sure it's the right one, but well, for now we can change it later.
Can you do the like a click? Can you do click and check the? What if you go? Do we get any kind of preview?
No, but
no,
you do get a preview if you go on the material icons library, and you can see them there. List.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, list. I mean, it's not
that
bad,
shit.
but it's not notifications.
It's not that.
Come on.
It's not that.
Come on.
No, but there's.
What could you get? Well, but this is the outline. Try the rounded one because we are working with the rounded one.
But I would rather do this.
Yeah. Take the bell.
Or maybe notifications.
Oh no, the notification active.
Yeah, boy.
The active one.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, let's go full active, man. Full active.
Notifications active.
Yeah.
And then override val label ID, which is r dot string dot bottom nav active notification. Okay.
Nice. Naming is hard, man.
What is this complaining about? Constructors are not allowed for objects.
How about a data class?
Yeah.
But I mean, in a data class,
it's not great.
Whatever.
It's not great.
It's not that we are building more than one. It should be an object or like a value or something. What's a value? I mean, since it's the new thing. You want to build it. But it's still. Oof. Okay. Getting there. But why is?
Also, this. Yeah, it's a bit complicated because then the navigation route would also have to do that. Well, we'll figure it out. I think the problem is going to be that this is not going to be present here, which is kind of shit. But let's tackle one thing at a time. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And this goes here. That's fine. And this is a I don't know if we can do this for an object. Can we do like extend multiple things? Local class cannot extend the sealed class. Why? I mean,
YOLO. Okay. Now
What is
and
the
now you have
as anonymous type, and this is an
specify a type, but that's like a two of them. So which one? The navigation route?
that's
Yeah, because that's the type. The other one is an
yeah, no,
interface.
okay. No,
But
that this doesn't work.
ah!
Think of something. I'll create the
Yeah,
strings in the meantime. You're the domain
yeah,
modeling person.
yeah, but this is getting a bit out of hand. So let's we. Uh,
It's probably gonna be snoozed at some point, but for now, let's call it active because that's what we have. Okay. So have you thought of something?
and not so quickly.
Shall
No,
we?
but for
Shall
the
we? Shall we? Shall we? Shall let me think.
can you put everything inside one object? Because I mean, if you do a data class, it makes sense because you have a constructor, but then you don't actually build more than one,
Yeah,
so it will make sense to have an object.
exactly.
But an object, you probably can we do abstract properties in the object, and then we start filling it with the icon, the label ID.
What do you mean?
But that's the thing because now we are creating we are nesting stuff. So what so navigation route. Can you put
It likes it.
so
It likes
every
it.
yeah
It
because
likes it. I'm okay with this.
yeah okay yeah.
Yeah, I cannot have them as a constructor, obviously, but yeah, this makes sense.
No, but you can have it as properties. Okay, makes sense.
Okay, so is there a history? History, perfect. Bottom nav, history. Create it, and it's history. Cool. And now we are going to go here
Hey.
and get the right icon, which is the screen dot icon.
You can get also the content description. You just use the label.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Yep. But I'll do. Let's screen.
Oh yeah, because the content descriptor needs a string right away.
So I'll do label and label.
Just do label. Ciao. Looks good.
Okay. I don't like how nested this is, but we'll figure it out. I mean, it's not too hard to fix. Just extract this, but.
Yeah, I mean, we can extract the whole bottom.
Yeah, I think the navigation route stuff, we will move it outside of the main activity. But yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense to have it in a separate. Oh, look at that!
Wahoo!
Actually, they're super nice. Icons are super nice. I mean, super easy to use. Super cool. Nice.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. So you can have icon selected, on-click modifier enabled, always show label, interaction source. What is that? I don't know. Selected content color.
Oh no!
So you can change colors and do crazy shit that we can do maybe later.
Yeah, that's
the one thing that I wanted to do was to have the always show label false.
Can we have a badge? Can we have a badge? Like, do you have like a badge properties on this stuff? Out of curiosity, I don't want to do it, but I was wondering.
No, but we have someone that has said that they want to do something with badges on bottom bar icons that will come as a guest at some point doing that with us. It will make more sense when it's the snooze notifications here instead of the the active ones, but for now this should be enough, and we're almost at the 2 hours, and we might have finished in time. I'm impressed.
Well, that's actually impressed. That's super impressed.
You see?
I mean, I told you. What happened? Why it's the label only on the history one?
Because I set always show label false. I don't like how this looks, but I will eventually tweak it.
The select. So the selected one doesn't have the label.
No, the selected one has the label.
Or the selected one has the label. Oh man, it makes me a bit uncomfortable. But okay,
That's actually
I am no designer.
how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. Okay.
So
button knob. Like what material design is saying about the button knob? Because my eye started, twitching at some point. I was like, this is probably because there is active notification is so big as a label.
So
no, they're there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But that's a don't.
Yeah, but
that's a don't.
Don't use it for fewer than 3 destinations. Use tabs instead. We will never use tabs. But yeah, the idea is that you can either have the text only showing for the active one. You see?
Oh yeah, this is what I mean.
Or
I see what you mean.
You can only have it, or you can have it for all of them. It's a choice, really. And given that there is no designer, but I'm kind of designing this, I've decided that that's how it's gonna go until I get sick of it.
Executive decision. Executive decision,
indeed. Okay.
Let's go for it.
Yes, I think this is good enough. I will only extract this as a method, and we are going to call it done for today. Why don't you want to extract it?
What?
Okay, I will not extract the method. Fine.
No, come on. No. But why did it refuse?
I don't know.
Does he want to get the whole thing?
No, it's just annoying.
Just bottom bar, main screen.
There you go. I'll create this. Yes, and there you go. Oh, I need the nav controller.
And also items.
Yep. List of navigation route, the bottom bar navigation route. Okay.
Why struggling?
Wait. What type is this?
Oh,
it's a union type, a virtual union type.
A what? Oh yeah, because you extended the class and implemented an interface on the same thing. So okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, I'm curious. Can you remove the items from the constructor, and you pass it on the call side, and ask IntelliJ to help you with that?
Yes, let's do that.
And I want to see what's gonna
how
do.
badly it explodes. You mean?
No, I just want to see.
Yeah, that's what you get
from the outside. Okay?
That's what you get.
No. Can you do it from the outside? So instead of putting it in the compose function, you just roll it back for a second. Roll it back.
I needed to sort that stuff because it was annoying me.
Yeah.
Okay, so put this back
put
here.
The items where. Yes, and then you just pass items in the constructor here.
Okay.
And it's gonna complain, and it's gonna suggest you, do you want me to add the thing? And I want to see what it's gonna do.
A list of any, of course.
Fuck it. It gets lost very badly. Oh shit! I actually hoped.
Nah.
Oh.
We don't have the technology.
Okay.
I'll just take it out.
Yeah, true story. Is it like it doesn't get?
Why don't we have union types already?
Right?
Ah!
No, but I'm serious. But it's just like the compiler doesn't get it, right?
The compiler gets it until it doesn't, and this kind of works only because we haven't specified the type here. If we specify the type, then it blows up. But given we only pass these things in, the the type resolution is actually smart enough to figure out that it's this.
Yeah. What? This is actually so.
So we can
so
we can trick
uncommon.
the we can trick the type resolution into doing what we want, but we cannot tell it to do what we want because we don't have explicit union types. Oh well.
Shit. Okay.
Oh well. Oh well.
Well, as long as it works.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always nice when you want to add a couple of icons and you end up hitting a limitation of the language.
Yep.
Yep. Don't try this.
Yeah, I don't even cannot even be bothered. Okay, refactor.
Wait. You.
Yeah, it's just
Go
slow.
for import. Go for import.
Okay.
But I like the extract, so that's good. That's good. Things in order. Put things in order.
Okay, commit and push. We are done for the day.
Oh,
yay! That was actually
good.
surprisingly painless. Like from
Yeah,
not
I
knowing
told you,
what we
when
were
we are
doing
gonna-
to actually getting it working was not too much work. So
And it was 1 hour because I checked because
Yeah.
we were still working on the previous whatever bullshit until 6 something.
Yep.
So
yeah, I think we switched task almost on the hour because
Yeah.
when I said okay, let's get to the actual thing, but that's good. It means it's not hard. At least if you YOLO a few things, it works.
Well, but I
It
mean,
does what
we,
it's
we
supposed to
didn't
do.
we didn't really YOLO a lot. I mean, it was pretty
We are
straightforward.
kind of relying on
so-
union types that we cannot access, but apart from that,
Yeah,
that's secondary.
well,
I guess it's
I
just a matter of properly modeling those things. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna probably just take a minute to understand how to compose them, and yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Or wait for Kotlin 2.0 with union types.
I don't
Who
even
knows,
know. I don't
right?
think they will add union types.
No.
I
No,
clearly haven't
I
complained enough
think it's
to the Kotlin team, but
I think it's something with Java. I don't think you can have the interoperability.
probably. But
I think
they
I
should
mean
they
I'm
should
not
allow
sure
you to do
will be
it
able-
with at least with private shit. I don't know.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but I mean it would be nice.
yeah. Screw you,
Fingers
JVM.
crossed.
Screw you.
I don't know. I mean, so far so good.
Yeah.
We can always find some workaround, but I'm super happy that we managed to do the bottom nav and actually the part that I'm happier, that I'm more satisfied is that we managed to do the nested one, because we already have like the onboarding.
Yeah.
So we don't have the hello world kind of navigation graph. We already have something that resembles a real world scenario. And with this stuff, this is one of the things that I wanted to do with this project. I want to give people the idea that we are not just playing around with a hello world, and then you never get your hands dirty. So yeah.
So should we try and spruce up the onboarding on the next stream?
Yeah.
Oh, good
Yeah,
timing.
actually, yeah, Aurelio.
Good timing.
It was perfect
I was just
timing.
thinking
So-
about that. So shall we try and do
the
another
onboarding-
navigation thing with the onboarding? And that's also like there's some theming there. There's some navigation stuff. I don't know if we'll manage to finish it, but I also
The dot at the bottom.
yeah,
that we were
I
discussing
don't
with
think that we can do the dots as well, but maybe we can. I don't know. I'm not sure.
The,
It really
the
depends.
animations.
It really
The
depends.
animations.
Because the thing with the onboarding is if it's separate screens, then it needs navigation. If it's one screen with the pagey thing, then it doesn't need navigation, right? But if we don't do navigation, then we might have
But
some
we
time to do the dots.
But do we the dots? So the dots are basically old-fashioned Android. It will be a view pager, how would you do it in Compose? I really
No
have
clue.
no fucking idea.
We'll figure it out. There's gotta be a way.
Yeah. The animation part, Sasha, just for your curiosity, we are waiting actually for the navigation library because they are fixing the exit enter transition thingy.
Kind of.
So I'm
Kind of like the thing is we can do
there was an
animations
issue.
on other things, like we can animate whatever,
Yeah.
but we don't have much to animate yet. So if we can do the onboarding, once the onboarding UI is done, then we can start animating things and make them look nice, and where we have things that you can click, then maybe we can do nice animations on those, but we need to do them first and then we can animate them. So I would say let's start with creating the onboarding, and then maybe the time after that we can figure out how to animate shit, because again, I don't know, but we'll figure it out, I guess. I don't know. So let's say that's the thing for next week. So onboarding. Like to remind you, we are off on Wednesday, the 2nd of June, because it's the day of the Republic. It's a holiday. It's one of the very few holidays that don't fall on the weekend this year in Italy. So we are taking advantage of that. And we will take a day off.
We like bank holidays.
Very, very deserved.
So
thank you, Sasha.
Probably I'm I like the support.
Other Italians are like, yeah, told me about it. This is fucking hell. That was actually... So next Sunday, same time, we will onboard things, and I think we're done for today. Thank you to everyone that stuck with us until the end. If you haven't subscribed and you have Amazon Prime, please do subscribe. Because it will eventually we will get some money out of Twitch, we'll use it to send you swag. So take care, everyone.
So it's free for you, and it's useful, and it's very, very important for us. If you are watching it on YouTube tomorrow, or like whatever, like and subscribe also on the YouTube channel. That's important for us. And see you next Sunday, I guess.
Bye.
Right?